Almost a year ago, an inmate convicted of second-degree murder was found unresponsive inside his prison cell. The coroner said he died of natural causes, but officers had used force against him 2 days before sending him to the hospital. 8 News Now reporter Ryan Maffey brings us the new lawsuit claiming the real cause of his death was swept under the rug.
Songs that I hear and pictures that I see, it's just never going to end for the rest of my life.
Annette Walker doesn't see a future without pain and without her son, Christian, who was 44 years old this time last year. After 2 decades in the prison system, he was found dead in a pool of blood in his cell.
The coroner report lists blunt force trauma to every part of his body from head to toe.
Attorney James Uridia claims he was murdered, though this Clark County coroner report stated Christian died of natural causes. The 8 News Now investigators confirm multiple officers used force against Christian less than 48 hours before his death. He had stitches, bruises on his body, and defensive wounds on his hands. An investigation resulted in no punishment to any involved officers.
She spent nearly a year searching for answers that her attorney says the Nevada Department of Corrections and the Clark County coroner continue to gatekeep. But now they're hoping those answers will come to light under some new legal pressure.
I will not allow my son Christian's death to be swept under the rug or be forgotten.
A new lawsuit filed against the Nevada Department of Corrections says an independent medical examiner found the original autopsy to be flawed. A nonprofit that advocates for prisoners and their families say they aren't being told the full story.
Over the past year, Return Strong has received anonymous letters from medical staff. We've talked to first responders and witnesses, and everyone has alleged a cover-up of Christian's murder.
The lawsuit now allows what they couldn't before.
Now we'll be able to subpoena, we'll be able to prove in court destruction of evidence.
The litigation ahead is uphill, but this mother is bracing for justice.
It's all in God's hands is all I can say. I'm depending on him.
Several recent large lawsuit settlements from the prison system had started to cause some budget problems for the state. The fund of those settlements are paid from started this year with $7.2 million on it, and right now just has $760,000. Now, this week, there was $1.35 million payment to the family of a prisoner who committed suicide in 2018. That was approved. And in March, there was a $3.4 million settlement with a former inmate who didn't receive needed medical care. Now, that caused the Attorney General, who oversees those settlements, to point out this week that there are a lot of claims in the works this year that will require more money than is left.